a curious thing happened in Parliament House yesterday. Bob Katter tried to go and pay for his lunch at the staff dining room. He was waving around a $50 note, but the staff dining room did not accept his cash. See, it's cash only, even in Parliament House. Joining me now is the man himself, Bob Katter. Bob, I heard you were going off in the staff dining room yesterday. What happened?
No, I just politely said to the lady, she said, we don't accept cash. And I said, well, too bad for you, you have to. It's legal tender. And it's illegal for you not to take cash. And my chief of staff was beside me, so I'll pay. No. There's an issue here. We've had a lot of anti-cashless rallies in North Queensland. And remember, the Labor movement, your industrial awards came out of North Queensland. The Country Party was based in North Queensland, and the farmers got their arbitration out of North Queensland. So it's quite right that we start the fight against a cashless society. If you have a cashless society, the banks control your life.
They already do, don't they?
You're not able to buy a loaf of bread without permission from the banks. It is bad enough now, but you were dead right. It is bad enough now, but it will become infinitely worse. You miss a payment on your overdraft, the bank manager terminates your account, no other bank will take it up. So if you've got a cashless society, you're in big trouble. You can't buy a loaf of bread. Now, for those of us who live in cyclone country, like I do, we had a very bad cyclone, Cyclone Larry, the second worst in Australia's history, in my opinion, third worst. Anyway, but the electricity was out for 2 weeks. Yeah. Well, you don't realise it until you're caught. I ran out of cash on the second day, and I can't fill up my petrol at the car to get out of the area to get cash, so I went hungry, and a Sikh family took me in and gave me a feed at the end of the second day. But I remember one incident. Yeah, I went to the headquarters, the emergency headquarters, and they're throwing out two dozen pies because they couldn't keep them, and I picked them up off the pavement in a box and carried them down to emergency headquarters, and I got the publican to give me a carton of Coca-Colas, and I took them down, and the policeman, like Daryl Amos, I gave him the pie. He said, the pie's cold. I said, yeah, but the Coca-Cola's hot. And laughed morbidly. But the point of the story is, with us switching from base load power to intermittent power, everyone in Australia is going to start copying it, as New South Wales did a couple of months ago. And the lady said, turn your air conditioners off. That was her answer.
So you think intermittent power is going to stop us from using our cards?
Yeah, you'll be in trouble. If you've got to go to credit card, see, you don't, people, unless you get caught in a flood calamity or, a big car accident where power lines go down, you don't understand that if the electricity goes off, you have got no ability to buy anything.
Yeah, well,
but a cashless society.
Sorry, Bob. I love talking to you, but I always don't ever leave enough time. I just quickly want to ask you about what happened buying your lunch with that pineapple yesterday.
What happened was...
Did they accept it, and you been able to get that changed?
I said, no, I will stand here and you will accept this legal tender. If you don't, you've broken the law. So the manager came down and he ran off and he came back and he said, yeah, it is the law. We do have to accept cash. And Milton Dick, who I'm certain was on my side of the argument, he's against the cashless society. And Milton, and they didn't read the right act, he just politely said, we will take cash. And looked the manager in the eye, and the manager saying yes. So but if people stand up and fight back, we'll preserve our freedoms.
Well said. You've had a small victory. Long may that continue. We'll speak to you soon. You got a really good point there, because, the banks are really charging us to use our own money. So let's have another conversation soon. We'll see you then.